Hello, BAME Farm fans. We are out here in the former field of wheat. Now it's just stubble on July 1st. And we're approaching the mower, seeing the straw coming out the back. A lot of leaves piling up on top. Need to restock the toolbox. A 15/16 wrench and bolts that go between the wobble box and the sickle. I broke one today on a custom job, and about every 2 years I will break that bolt. So we got a couple more to go in there. Ooh, let's take a look at the stubble while we're here. Now, since we chopped it for silage so anti-green, we left, at least about 10 inches of stubble roughly. Dad didn't want all the straw, so he left it, and it's kind of dry, but I can every once in a while feel some moisture in the stems. So we're gonna mow it, let it lay a day or two. Out here having fun with the 474 mower, 2910, and hopefully tomorrow we're gonna mow a bunch of hay. But first today we gotta get the straw on the ground so we can bale it up and then plant beans. Now, if the wheat was greener when we had chopped silage, we probably would have chopped it, as short as the mower would go. Turn the key. PTO's down there somewhere. We're spinning. And we're gonna give it the juice. Might as well pick third gear while we're at it. And after about 1400 RPM, the needle goes crazy. And we're just guessing what sort of speed we've got. Now we've had 2.5 inches over the weekend. We mowed this for silage last week. And then over the weekend, well, that's like a short vacation. And now I'm back after the rain. We were dry. We went 2.5 weeks at least or more without appreciable rain. It was great. I'd do it all over again. We did run into some minor corn issues. That some of the corn we planted, well, the ground was a little dry and we didn't get enough rain, especially here at the house. Here at the house, we missed rain that much of the rest of the local world had gotten. So, other places might have gotten, say, 1/4 inch, where we got just a couple drops. You could watch radar when that rain fell and missed us. You just watch it go right around. But for my mental sanity, for how wet it's been the last 2-3 years, I was a happy camper. Like, we can just keep this trend going. And then we got flooded. Yesterday at lunch, quite literally at noon, we came inside to eat. The sky opened up and rained only over our house. I went a couple miles up the road to mow hay for a little custom job. And, their soil wasn't dusty, but they didn't get near the rain we got. Yeah, it was not, the storm did not move yesterday. I've made 8 rounds around the field, and you can see where I didn't mow there, and you'll see possibly, I don't know, maybe a green strip up the field. That's where we made ruts putting on fertilizer. I guess we figured it was more important to get fertilizer on at the right time for the wheat versus the right time for the soil. So at some point, I'm just gonna guess here and cut up the middle of the field and try to make some straighter rows. That way I'm not always doing loops. Of course, I'm not opposed to doing loops, but I think I'm gonna guess We'll pick one of these and we'll shoot straight toward the combine right about now. Now we'll see how straight Dad planted these rows. We're aiming right at the TR70. I'm either doing this really bad or really well. Either way, it probably won't matter. We'll have to rake it so many weird ways. You see where it's really green up ahead, those are probably ruts from fertilizer. And sometimes I just mow straight through them if they're not deep. But usually when they're deep, they push the dirt up on the edges. Oh yeah, that's a nice tall windrow. There's good stubble out here. Some places it was a little thin, which is where we had trouble spreading fertilizer most likely. It's getting late in the day. Like at 4 o'clock we had a little shower today. And we're really trusting the weathermen on this one. We got a big window, so I'm hoping for a lot of hay mowing tomorrow. Well, we're gonna keep driving in circles. Let's watch this wheat turn into straw. We're gonna let this dry in there too, rake it up, make some square bales. And another fun fact, we may see some straw baling at Bandits. I'm most certain that we'll be baling his straw. But more about that when we get there. We gotta get our own done first. Take care of our own problems, plant, and then we'll get beans planted here. Hey, hey, hey. Busy summer. Never a real vacation on the 4th of July. I think 4th of July is country slang for gonna be really busy doing something. And usually that's hay and straw. Or planting beans, depending upon how wet the year is.